Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Blue Lotus Gardens. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Blue Phoenix. I make plant videos from my found knowledge, and then I share with you what I do behind the scenes of my plant shop located in Fort Worth. And if you have any questions, there's more info and links down below. In today's video, we are going to get my shop ready. So I'm going to be repotting some things, propagating some things, and then so like my big plants need to be repotted, so we'll definitely get to those first. And then we'll be getting to like propagating, and then also air layering my Monstera Thai constellation. It's definitely time for it to be air layered, so we'll be definitely doing that. So if you like this kind of content, make sure you like, subscribe, and then also make sure if you have any questions, leave a comment down below and of anything that you see throughout the video. I also want to mention there are links down below, various different resources and organizations that if you are interested in looking further into various organizations that support abortion rights and other kind of different platforms, that will be linked down below, as well as where to donate, resources for different various organizations. So definitely make sure you look at the links down below. There's a blog post with about 10 different organizations for you to look into. So hope that helps anyone if needed. Alright, let's get on to the video. Bye! I finished watering my plants, and then not like in the morning because I just had to get that out the way and just like, you know, so I did that. And then as you see, the Monstera Thai is growing, so we need to air layer it and then add a little jute pole that I made. So super easy. There's a video in my Vlogmas playlist if you want to check that out on how to make one, so definitely do that if you like. All right, so just a quick chick update. So far we have 7. They're so cute. Okay, so as you see, it's huge and it needs to be repotted. It needs to get out of that planter. I'm actually going to put my begonia in that planter. And then I'm also going to put like a pole on it, so it just needs to like grow. It's gonna be our species plant, which means it's the like the plant for the plant shop itself. I'm going to like watch it seed and see if I can get more like see if I can get like seeds out of that. So that would be fun. Okay, so there is the begonia right there, and then I'm gonna place it in this planter over here. So stay tuned. I might just do a fast forward. show y'all what it looks like. It's the mess. So I put some of the original soil in it, also mixed it up because it was healthy still, but you want to make sure that the aerial roots are going towards the pole, so that way when they're growing they can actually adhere to it. As you're watering it, it'll definitely like need another support, but it was time. It's definitely time for it. Now I need to like repot this begonia. They have shallow roots, so all it needs is really like this kind of planter, so we'll do that. Who's a good girl? Not much. This one came out good too. I love this foliage. Very cool. But that's how I did it. Evened it out, not all the way to the top, but just enough to where it almost covers like the topsoil, the old topsoil, so that way just when you water it, all the nutrients get really like absorbed into the plant. I might end up just like propagating these. Right now I'm working on soil propagating them, so if that works then I just will do that and then show you all how to do that with these. Okay, so we're back on my little table over here, so I'm going to share with you all how my Monstera Thai constellation is doing. I've grown this from a tiny little piece of plant, a little bitty node. So if you see there, the node is showing, so we'll definitely be air layering that and adding a little bit of support. For that, so that way it helps out, and then air layering it, so that way it stabilizes it and pushes new growth faster. And then once it puts a little bit more growth, I'll actually repot it, but right now I just kind of like really wanted to push off more growth. So, show you a little bump right there. Definitely like one of my favorite plants that I've been growing. It's just like so pretty. I love how stable the variegation is. If you don't know, the Monstera Thai constellation is from Thailand. It's a hybridized Monstera plant that they help with creating a more stable variegation. That's why people create different various hybrids, so that way to either like show like different foliage or unique foliage that they have, or growth patterns, or variegation, or a faster growth rate. There's so many different variables that goes on, and that's why like it's important for like the research to be shared and also like known about and talked about. I think it's great that people now are just more into it. So definitely love planting. Okay, so I'm putting the bag over it. This is just easier for me to just do that. Stick this one in here too. And then like gently maneuver it. There we go. So as you see now, it's covering it. It's over the plant where you're going to want to place your sphagnum moss over it. Now we just want to tie it up. Super easy. Make sure that the node is available for it to be surrounded with sphagnum moss, because that's the important part. You want those aerial roots to adhere to all that sphagnum moss. And now, first, I'm just going to grab what was on the base because now it's not really needed. I'm just stick that in there. Okay, so next I have a little bit of water left over from I was going like a little like fertilized water. So we're just going to like tiny bit. Then squeeze. Close it up. And just tie it. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing to playing around. There you have it. So we're just gonna like leave it like that until it really like pushes out new growth, and that arrow root will like really just grow fast there. Super easy. Like if you saw my TikTok, y'all saw how I did on was it my Instagram? It's one of those one of those reels, one of them that I did. But I shared how I did this. It's basically the same thing with what I just did with the Monstera type constellation. I don't remember if this is my Florida Ghost or my Florida Mint. I haven't put it more in like direct lighting. I'm kind of just like really more trying to get like nice, good foliage, so that way it produces better foliage later on. If that makes sense. That's how I've done it before, but that's the new one coming out of that. But it's just it grows really fast, and it's in here, and it creates like a nice like humid environment for it to really like thrive in. So I'm gonna repot this later into this like ceramic planter that I have until I'm gonna find also a pole for it, and then just like and let it go crazy. Sometimes like this out of a coincidence, I just kind of like make sure that all these like little arrow roots kind of like have sphagnum moss over it like this, and it really just like makes it so easy that way. So then eventually like this will just keep it stable and have new growth, and then all this like up here will be easier to propagate and have like a better plant to offer. So I want to show y'all like some fun quick Hoya. Okay, so I've been growing this one out for a while, and some of y'all might already have this one already. This is my Hoya H006. It's also named Big Leaf for the big foliage, obviously. But look at that! Oh my god, look at that big old growth. And this is from using Fox Farm fertilizer. I'm on there like the whole like 4-part fertilizing system. Oh, there's like various names. But I did a video of me starting it if y'all want. It's like really recent, so if y'all want to check that out. But I'm so excited. I get to like, this one's yellow, or is it just sun stressed and young? But there's a lot of like nice new growth in the growth points, and then over here as well. I really want to like repot this soon and place it in something like a nice like planter. But I'm gonna put it in my grow tent for a while, so it just like kind of pushes off more new growth. Can't speak. Ooh, okay. So this is my Hoya Rosarie. I really like this because it's like a funky, unique looking Hoya. Like, come on, like that's super pretty. I chopped this up from like a really big propagation that I had, so I'm just excited that it's growing. It's putting a lot of new growth. I'm gonna wait for it to like dry off a little bit, and then I'm going to place it into a nice big planter with the other one that I have. Here is my Hoya Sumatra. I think this is such a pretty plant. Like, love that new little foliage that it has. I want to like propagate it, but y'all know like every time I propagate it and it doesn't have like extra foliage on top, it's not gonna make it. So I'm waiting. Here's my Obscura. I like this one for its sunstress look. Look at that. Or is this the Rosarie? No, this is the Obscura. They both have this kind of like funky like foliage at times and kind of throws me off. But I think this one's really pretty. This is the Obscura. This is nice, thick, glossy, veiny, sun-stressed leaves. It definitely gets more like less like rigid, crinkled patterning in the foliage once it's sun-stressed like this. But it looks really pretty. And man, I really like this one. I got this one at one of our plant swaps, so I'm so excited that I got this one. And then what is this? Oh my god! If this is an epi, this is my Epipernum pinnatum albo, or albo Epipernum pinnatum albo. And look at it. It's finally growing for me. Thank you. It's just, it took forever to like even open up. So definitely gotta put myself with the squad. I don't know. I might just like take it out of this like medium that I have it in. I might not like that and might be dead. Let's check it out. So it still has roots. I think if I wash it and I just leave it alone for a little bit, it might just root up again because I did that with one of the plants. But I think I need to be in like really dry soil. We're gonna do that. So I remember with one of the Hoyas that I had that looked like this, and I got it to regrow again. I overwatered it, right? And so the roots were a little like soggy. So what I did was I placed it into this kind of like medium where it's just like the soil medium. It's just dry, it's not watered at all. And then I just left it there in like my grow tent, which is like set at 25%. So I guess like bright indirect light, if you can, in like for probably longer than having it in the grow tent, but it pushed off new growth. So we're gonna try that. If not, then some Lego. But one that is growing. So this is my Dark Lord. I've been growing it from that little tiny piece of plant. That's how I received the Monstera High Constellation. And look at it now. It's right there. So it's possible, it takes time. You just kind of have to like work with it in your environment and your knowledge really like. I don't even know how it's growing. but it has a lot of growth that's pushing out. I'm glad I didn't give up on it, and so I'm just like waiting to see that new growth. I'm going to propagate this Rosaria because I need like more of this one, and it has like really good growth on it. So what I'm gonna do is when it leaks that sap, so we're just gonna leave it alone, and then I'll grow another one, and then I'll grow another one, and then I'll grow another one, and then I'll grow another one. Just don't know why people are not into Hoyas. Like, some people just are like, I don't. That's fine. To me, they're just really easy, and I don't have to like worry so much about them. Just leave them alone. There. Actually, next, we have 2 more things to do. I have to repot this new Hoya that I've started from in Lekka. As you see, that's how I feel like I'm going to start my Hoyas from, or in Lekka, and then move over to soil. And then I have this Senium Rayi, super pretty. So I'm going to transfer that over to a 6-inch container. I'm using Happy Frog, the Fox Farm from Fox Farm. So let's get to it. Oh, I said I was going to do that. See what? And I never did. I am not good with like transferring roots over. I'm just like, I'm gonna just like take them off. So this is how it is. I forgot the name of this Hoya, so I'll put it on the screen for y'all. But I like it. I'm enjoying like collecting all these Hoyas and then also offering them to y'all on my website. So that definitely has been helping out a lot. And then next we're going to do this one. This. Okay. Anyway, this is definitely not a whatever this is. I really like this. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. I got this as one of from also from one of the trading events. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Well, everyone, thank you all so much for joining me today on just really like kind of catching up on some things on my plant shop. This was really easy. I watered a lot of like things, fertilized a lot of things on my last vlog, so I'm just kind of like letting everything work its way out, and then I'll be working more on the garden, so definitely stay tuned on like my Instagram or my TikTok for us. I'll definitely like post updates. I've been posting updates on like the chicks, on the tricks that I'm showing them, and just other little fun things. So definitely stay tuned for all that and more. So you all have a great day. Bye everyone. Peace.